Hey everyone, today we're diving into an exciting review of the Sound Blaster G8 by Creative, a DAC M that's not only packed with feature but also comes in at around 199 Canadian dollar. I've had a chance to test it out on various platforms like the PC, PS5 and Xbox using my trusty Sennheiser HD 490s, and I've run it through some top games like Unshowdown, Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy 16 and Forza Horizon 5. It's got a lot going for it, but it's not without a few quirks, so let's get into the details. Starting with the design, the Sound Blaster G8 has a pretty sleek, compact look and feels solid overall. It's a versatile hub connecting with almost any devices you can think of, from your PC, console, mobile device, all through USB-C, and by the way, you have two different USB-C that you can use. It also includes HDMI ARC, which is fantastic for anyone looking to fit it seamlessly into a home entertainment setup. Now, one thing I wasn't a huge fan of, though it's the main volume knob, while it does the job, the tactile feel could be improved. It feels a bit loose and could be more satisfying, especially given the premium price tag. Plus, this DAC uses HDMI 2.0, which is a bit outdated, so if you're looking for high-end spec, it may feel like it's lagging just slightly behind the times. Let's talk a little bit about the audio performance, the real reason most people are looking at a DAC like this. The Sound Blaster G8 is capable of playing up to 32-bit at 384 kHz audio natively, which is impressive. Whether you're into high resolution music or competitive gaming, this DAC M really brings out the details. And if you're like me, it's great to know that it's power enough to drive headphones with up to 600 ohms impedance, all thanks to the X-Amp bi-amplifier that power each channel individually. That means you get clear, defined separation in the audio, which really makes those immersive details pop. Now, as much as I appreciate its performance, I'd say it's fairly comparable to other DAC amp around like $170 Canadian mark. The sound quality is clean and immersive, but it doesn't necessarily leap past other products in this range. However, what really makes it unique is how it's packed with other features that elevate the gaming and audio experience. The Sound Blaster G8 is loaded with some pretty great features. Let's go through a few. The 10-band equalizer. With this, you can customize your sound profile exactly the way you want, whatever that means you're boosting the bass or enhancing the treble highs. The scoot mode also, this feature is built for gamers. It's like having an extra set of ears. Scout mode process the sound to help you pick up on a subtle movement or distant footstep, giving you a clear edge in FPS game. You also have the crystal voice. This one is all about clarity and communication. It reduces noise and echo for a much cleaner mic sound, which is key if you're into team-based games or streaming. And the last one is the game voice mix. Adjusting game audio versus voice chat level can be a struggle. The game voice mix make it easy to balance these with a simple control, so you're never distracted by one or the other. I know it's pretty easy to do that on PC, but when you're playing on a console, it can be a pain, and this one is pretty good and pretty easy to use. This feature really makes the G8 more than just a basic DAC, and it becomes a hub for gamer and audiophile alike. I find the equalizer especially useful for enhancing my music experience. It allows me to shape the sound to my taste and is truly bring out a new level of depth in the audio. As for the scout mode, this is a game changer for gamer. It sharpens audio cues, making it easier to catch subtle movement or far off footsteps, which can give a significant advantage. I tried it in Unshowdown. I was very impressed with it. Although with a lot of PvE element in that game, it sometimes pick up other sound, which could throw off the clarity of footstep. But the best part is you can quickly toggle scout mode on or off with the button on the G8, so it's easy to adapt in real time. So now let's talk about this software, and I will give you my conclusion. So now the software. So as you can see, you're seeing the DAC right now, the Sound Blaster G8, plug in the USB 1. The first thing that I recommend to do is go to your setting and make sure that you update your firmware and your driver to have the latest one. As you can see over there, my headphones are currently plugged in. This is the percentage of my sound. It match Windows, so when you up your knob over there, it will up also your Windows sound. For the microphone over here, if you're using it, you have the amp and your gain, so you can change it over there. So this is pretty much where you have all your options. The first one is your direct mode. If you don't want to use anything, you just want raw input, just activate this one and you just plug your headphone and it would work easily. So I know a lot of people like to play their games stereo direct mode, and you can switch it on the fly. Also on your DAC you have a button for that, this one over there. And after that, a couple of options that I can show you. First of all, the equalizer, pretty cool option over there. You have a lot of different profile that you can use. I really like to use the music one, it's pretty good. Also, I like to use the movie one when I'm watching content. You also have a lot of different presets for video games. I'm not necessarily a fan of it. It's a bit weird. It's like your sound is always adapting depending on the game. But anyway, you can definitely test it out. It's over there. But I'm not using it, honestly. So a lot of different options. You also have the footstep and answer. It's not the scoot mode, but still you have that. It's pretty crazy, man. I was playing on Showdown, but the thing is, in on Showdown, you have zombies, you have your friends, and also you have your enemies. And I was so stressed out. I was like hearing footsteps everywhere. It's pretty crazy how it works greatly, but it really depends on what type of game that you're playing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I'm gonna deactivate this. You have this scout mode, that you can activate over there. So as you can see right now, the scout mode is activated. And on my DAC right now, this is currently blue, so I can just change it on the fly if I want to remove it or just reactivate it depending on the game that I'm playing. So that's a pretty cool feature. You also have a nice mixer over there that you're seeing all your recording, playback monitoring that you can change. What can you do also? You have crystal voice. So if you want to activate like acoustic echo cancellation, noise reduction, I don't know, you have a fan near of you, everyone is hearing it, or you want to remove maybe the noise of your mouse clicking or your mechanical keyboard, you can do a lot of stuff with crystal voice. And also the acoustic engine is pretty cool also. You can activate stuff on the flight, as you can see. For example, I want more bass, so I just add more bass. So a lot of customization that you can do. So you have a lot of option, honestly, for a DAC amp like this. It's pretty cool what you can do. And if you don't want to use that and just use the direct mode, just activate your direct mode. And the playback option over there, you can select your headphones, the quality of the audio quality, and also if you want to run, I don't know, surround 5.1, 7.1, you can do that over there. Me, I like to play in stereo, and when you change it over there, you don't need to change it in Windows. So this is pretty much it for the software. Honestly, it's working very well. The only thing sometimes that I see a lag between the DAC itself and the software. So for example, if I press physically on the DAC, sometimes I don't see the mode activated over there and it takes 20 to 30 seconds. It's working. It's not like it's not working, but I'm not seeing it on the software. I'm pretty sure they're gonna patch it, but and I don't understand the pattern. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So now let's go to the conclusion. So let's break down the main pros and cons of the Sound Blaster G8. For the pros, IRS audio, support up to 32 bits at 384 kHz, which is excellent for anyone serious about audio fidelity. Multiple device connectivity, works with PC, console, mobile device. You have an HDMI R to USB-C. It's truly versatile. Powerful feature from scout mode to game voice mic. It has a lot to offer for gamers and streamers. And the X-Amp discrete bi-amplifier drives the headphone individually, ensure clear left-right separation and accuracy. For the cons, the volume knob quality, the knob feels a bit loose and could be improved to feel more solid. HDMI 2.0, this one I don't really understand, honestly. Using an older HDMI version limits some potential compatibility for those who expect the latest HDMI standard. And an average sound quality for price, while it's very good, it's comparable to other DAC amp at this price point and doesn't stand out in terms of pure audio performance. So to wrap it all up, the Sound Blaster G8 is a fantastic device if you're looking for a versatile DAC that work across platform. It's got an impressive range of features, especially for gamer who wants every advantage in their setup. While the sound quality is great, it's not necessarily above other DAC amp in these pretty much in this price point, so it's really the added functionality that make it stand out. If you're after an high-res audio, easy of use, and extra feature that cater to gaming, the Sound Blaster G8 is a solid choice. If you're only focused on pure sound quality, you might find similar performance in other options, less pricey. Overall though, it's a great DAC that I've enjoyed using, and I've recommended it if you want a multi-purpose audio hub. For me, it's a 8.2 on 10. If you have any question about this DAC amp or other DAC in the market, or even headphone, just comment in the YouTube section. I will try to help you the best that I can, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace.